Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So I have the day off, which is really nice. I actually wanted to take all next week off, but then a lot of stuff happened at work that made it pretty much impossible. So I'm taking today off. I had yesterday off, and then I'm going to, oh my God, I'm going to turn the carousel off. Like very quickly. I know that sounds a little sad when it powers down, but anyway, so I had yesterday off, a job interview. I have today off. I'm gonna do streaming, and I actually have to clean the bathroom somewhere in between streams. So I'm gonna stream PowerWash Simulator now, and then later on it'll be the new House Flipper Luxury DLC. So, but anyway, so I have a little bit to finish off with the carousel. And then a drill is waiting for me in my garage, I guess. So I'll do that, and then I assume by then I will have something else. After the drill is done. Okay, so I think to make things easier, I'm gonna finish that horses. And I think that'll make things easier because then they're just not getting in the way when I hit the dirt detector. Of course, a lot of them are yellow, so they actually are getting in the way, but you know, what are you going to do? This one has definitely been hard because of the light on the other side. I guess this is supposed to be, it looks like dawn or, sunrise. And so on that side of the carousel, the opposite side from me, it's, of course, golden sunlight pouring in, and it's kind of hard to see yellow. So I've said a few times it would be nice if the devs would allow us to change the color of the dirt indicator to, let's say, 4 colors at most you'd need. So like bright pink, bright blue, bright green maybe, in addition to the yellow, so then you wouldn't be running into these problems where you can't see where the dirt is because the color yellow is around. So, oh, there's a little dirt under his hoof. It's definitely not what's holding me up here. Oh, tail. Maybe it's just a little bit here and there. There's a little there. I think there might be some on his muzzle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this will probably do it. Looks like there's graffiti. Let's see. And so the creepy competitor of the owner of this carousel has not contacted me again for a while, fortunately. I don't quite, oh gosh, I died in I have Black Desert Mobile going on. I don't know why. I just thought it would be an easy sailing on the sea thing, and I got killed. So, well, what are you going to do? I play Black Desert online, and obviously I like it. But, so I also play Black Desert Mobile. I definitely like to play more on the PC instead of mobile, but the problem is I'm sick a lot because I have MS and I take medicine that suppresses my immune system. Since MS is your immune system going overboard. And so, but the problem is it leaves me open for a lot of other, you know, whatever is around. So I get the flu shot every year, and the last couple of years I've still managed to get the flu 4 times, which I assume was mainly from my husband when he went out to like get food and stuff, because obviously we're trying to be careful. But yeah, so that doesn't seem really effective. Is it just me? It seems like it should be more effective. I mean, this is the extra long one. This is the second to most effective nozzle. Just seems like it's taking longer than it did last time. Maybe I'm imagining it. Oh, so this piece is the ceiling trim. Oh my God, there's so many pieces in this carousel. And you can't bring the ladder inside. Like you can use the ladder leaning up against the outer rim on the outside of this, but you can't lean the ladder anywhere here. And you've got your scaffolding, but obviously the scaffolding can't fit under here. So, I mean, I suppose you actually could. Okay, let's try this. If I move the I always have trouble with rotating it. Let's see. If I move the scaffolding here, and go up here, can I lean under? No. I could crouch. So that might be better, but I don't know. I'm not sure if there's any benefit. I don't think there really is. If I still had to do the floor, that might give me a better vantage point, but. And these horse rods, the rods that go through the carousel horses, are just for some reason really annoying. I mean, it seems like the stuff doesn't come off or something like that. They also, on the bottom part, the part under the horse, are like completely reflective. So they're reflecting whatever is, you know, opposite them. So that can get very confusing. Especially if they're reflecting a yellow horse that's somewhere around. I guess, and the problem with these poles also is they're cylindrical, and cleaning stuff that is cylindrical is really a pain in the behind. Because essentially then it has like many, many sides. Which I know may not make sense, but So like if something is square or rectangular, you have 4 sides. You go and you move to each one of the 4 sides. This, now granted this one's small, so it's not as bad, but with these then you have to move a little and then a little more, and like there's no real delineation of where the sides begin or end. So it can really be a pain. And these are so skinny, it's actually even hard to see what, oh, okay, so that's why. You know, okay, so that one is done. So I think basically what I have left to do is stuff on the ceiling. The horse rods. Where's your dirt? Show me your dirt. Is it all like underneath? It looks like it's, well, it's almost done. Okay, so I've got to like kind of see what I see. You maybe can see what I mean about the reflection. It's like, it's very hard to see the yellow. It might not be down here. I mean, it might be up there, but I'm not seeing it. And actually, I do have the extra long extension on, so it probably doesn't make sense to be. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I really should be sticking to the ceiling right now because I have the extra long extension on. Because it really doesn't work when I'm not, obviously, when I'm not close. Ceiling frame, that is, okay. Not sure exactly which is the ceiling frame. It might be just this whole thing that goes around and then that the lights are in. And then this thing is the ceiling panel. Then there's the ceiling trim. I wonder if they'll have something more at the fire station. The fire station was a huge job. I broke down and used metal cleaner and possibly multi-purpose. I don't remember. I think mainly metal cleaner because it was just so tedious because it had these long, long walls, and then of course there's a tower. Which actually went more quickly than I thought it would, I have to be honest. Okay. So, oh, I'm 99%, so I'm very close. So it may be just ceiling frame does have something left on it. I think it's over there. Oh no, that was the pole. Okay, so where? Yes, I see that. Oh, there's where the ceiling frame is, I think. The ceiling panel. Ceiling frame. Ceiling frame's done. Okay, so I think I want to go around with a long extension, and then I'll switch extensions to the shorter one and I will finish off the horse rods because I'm pretty sure that's all that's left. Center pole frames. Center pole frame, center pole ring, center pole topper, and of course horse rods. Okay, so okay. I don't know what the other parts are. I haven't really worked on the center much except just peripherally. It got clean accidentally when I was cleaning other stuff, I think. Oh, too close. It's also the cylindrical stuff is also hard just because, you know, the angle that you're, I don't know how to explain this. It seems like the water kind of bounces off to some extent. Horse rod has got a little bit more on it. Don't know if it's, oh wait, it looks like, wait a minute. I think, did I do everything up there? I think I should at least switch to the long extension instead of the extra long. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Like, do I see? I don't see any. It's very tiny amounts, so that's always problematic. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. This one looks like it has more. Yeah. Okay. That horse rod is done. That horse rod is not done. Okay, that one's done. Okay. Horse may be blocking that. See, again, I don't know if that's a reflection of something yellow or... This one does not have much, so it's hard to find it. Oh, there it is, I think. Maybe it's somewhere else too. Okay. Those reflections are just killing me. I wonder if this is going to be one of those where I just have to like start washing it and hope that I hit something. Which is okay. So it was close to the seat. That one's done. That one's done. That one's not done. Oh well, clearly. Is there anything up here? Usually, guess not this time. Oh. Does it look like there's something on the side? Or no, guess not. Wait a minute, it looks almost like there's something at the bottom there, is there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're back to the just start cleaning and Hope you hit it. Okay. That one needs a little more somewhere. Oh, looks, there it is. A center pole frame, center pole ring. Ceiling frame. Center pole frame. Oh my god, it's like the same thing with the lights. They've got so many like inside and it's so hard to see the yellow. Center pole ring is that? Yeah, okay. I wonder, oh, you know what? It's probably above. There's probably dirt above. Okay, I'm just gonna see. I can't see anything. The center pole frame is actually like these rectangular boxes. And they're really tall, so you have to look like in multiple places. I mean, this could end up being the just wash everything again. It's just too hard to see with all the yellow. I mean, it's like yellow on yellow. It'd be nice if it were blue or pink or... Oh, there is some dirt up there. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna see that, sure. Center pole ring, center pole topper. Is that the... I wonder if I can use the ladder to just go up enough to see... I mean, I'll have to move it a million times. But so... Now again, here's the problem with where you can't lean. Oh my god, that's where it was. There's a problem with the ladder rungs. Yep. Okay, so that's the red one. Okay, so that's done. Center pole frame, center pole topper. Well, actually, I may get a better angle on some of these. Nope. Center pole topper is that one. Okay. So that one's pretty much all out there. Not like the other one. I'm still not seeing any yellow. This must be in like areas that, I mean, this is obvious, but aren't really obvious. I don't see anything else. I may have to use the ladder again to like just change the vantage point. Oh my god, I don't see anything. There's one. There's something. Yeah, the center pole frame may just end up being the just wash everything again and cross your fingers. A lot of that center pole frame just got washed along with other stuff. Oh, come on. Oh, I guess there is a fair amount left. Yeah, this may be like... May have to go up on the ladder. I think I can pretty much guarantee it. Okay, so I'll move the ladder because I think I probably got most of what was on that side. I'll move it over here. Yeah. Am I falling? Yes, of course I am. Oh, okay, so if I can just get the right angle. Okay, so center pole frame, I don't think the ladder is going to help me at all. I don't, well, actually, maybe there's stuff on top of one of these. I mean, it's actually multiple frames. Okay, so let's move the ladder. It may be the same thing where it's kind of like on the top lip. And that's always a pain. Don't see anything. Okay, let's try again. I don't see anything. Oh, wait a minute. Center pole frame is... Oh, they are separate ones? Oh, crud. I thought they were one. For some reason, classified as one. So that means I think that it's over on the other side. Because that was the one I was looking at when I made that. Okay. So that's kind of good because that means we just have... individual ones to wash and hope that... Okay, so this one... Okay, never mind. Stacy Peachy says, Carousel looks incredible. The others are going to lose it when they see it. I can practically smell that hard cash in my hands already. Thanks so much. Okay. I want to see how it looks. Oh, that looks pretty nice, actually. Okay. Oh. Okay. So now I have the drill. This ought to be relatively easy in comparison. There. Okay, so I don't... I need my step stool, I think. Hang on. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, I'm just looking at my... Shoot. Yeah, I'm going to send my ship on Black Desert Mobile back to a safe area. Oh, God. I'm wondering how hard it's going to be to get stuff off. So it looks like the dirt or the mud is not the tough part. Looks like it's maybe got rust. And he was saying it's got deposits on it. So I think what I'll do is I'll start on top. Okay. And then I'm just going to change to no extension. Like, what is this attached to? What does he attach this to drill? I mean, I admit I don't really know much about it. So it might be one of those really obvious answers. Did I just get another message? Oh, not that. Armored panel? Armored. Okay, it looks like with what's left on top here, I just should go straight to red. Wow. That's a little tedious. Wow, this is... How much am I getting paid for this? Was it like 500? I hope so, because... When can I raise my rates? I mean, I have developed a reputation, so... Presumably... Well, actually, if that's the case, why am I not getting more jobs? probably, thinking about this too much, but I would think, especially if the mayor has used my services, although, of course, he's not very popular, but still, people would be asking me to do work for them just based on that, even if they don't like him, just because, it makes me seem more professional or more of a player or whatever. And by the way, to whoever's watching this VOD, I hope you're having a nice day. I hope you're surviving or have survived the pandemic as unscathed as possible. I count myself and my family very lucky. Absolutely no complaints. My son's, so depression. My son and I both, have had bouts of depression, but honestly, of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to my son because that's just the way parents feel. But I still count us as lucky. My husband and I were both able to work from home. We had absolutely no disruption to our income. Well, okay, so that's not strictly true. My husband's a HUD consultant, and normally a lot of his work is traveling, going to different agencies, different public housing agencies. And so obviously that was not possible. And a lot of the work does involve looking at the properties. So, but you know what? We still have been doing fine. So I hope that you are also doing fine. It's been a pretty traumatic experience, I think, for everyone. Even if they did not lose anyone to COVID or lose their home or their job or their job or their job or their home. It's still been traumatic, especially for kids and teens, young adults. Adults who are older tend to, at this point, have gotten kind of a pragmatic view on life where they know that there are going to be hard times. Kids and teens and young people don't really have that yet. So, but anyone who's my age or older has definitely dealt with some stuff in their life. So obviously the pandemic is something that's pretty unprecedented. But it is another obstacle. My grandparents went through the Depression, so they were young adults during the Depression. And it definitely had an impact on them. So I kind of wonder if the pandemic is going to end up having the same, not the same impact, but similar kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, someone coming out, through a fire, not literally, but you know what I mean, kind of being forged by a fire, turning into something different. The the depression went on for longer than the pandemic. Well, at least it looks like it. Kind of hoping that for all intents and purposes, it's not really done, is it? I don't think it's going to go on as long as the depression, though. Economies are much more difficult in some ways to, right the ship on. They're very complicated, especially now we have global economies. And then the only thing that really brought us out was the spending for World War II. So we really don't want to have to do that again. Because actually what happened is we just, the government borrowed money to, for the war effort. So very cheery topics I'm covering, right? But anyway, I hope you are doing well. As my son always says, as well as can be expected in these times. Which I guess is about the size of it, right? Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I think I might have a sinus infection. This is like a very common thing with me, but it is what it is. But I think that might account for it. My body's trying to... My husband reminded me I'm supposed to do my shot for MS tonight, which of course makes me sick the next day and stuff, but I'm like, I'm already sick. I don't want to do a shot that makes me sicker. Anyway, I guess I should. It's funny, I like my neurologist, but along with other doctors, they'll prescribe something. So like I changed my MS medicine 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. They don't tell you what the medicine actually does, and they don't tell you what the possible side effects are. It's like not all of us have the physician's desk reference on our desks. We, can look up. Obviously we can find it online, but how often does it occur to all of us to go look up what are the side effects for this? So keep feeling like I'm getting messages. I have no idea. The messages are kind of in a weird order. I don't quite understand that. Okay, so this is the most recent one, but I do keep hearing like bells. That usually is what you get when you get a message. But anyway. So I wasn't ever really told what the medicine does. And then I was helping out some grad students who were doing, I think it was on chronic illness or what, it may have been on MS project. And so I was answering their questions about my quality of life and stuff like that. And I mentioned that I had started taking this new medicine and that I seemed to be sicker than I had been on the old one. I said, I don't even know what it does. And one of them, without actually even looking up from her laptop, said, and I'm obviously not going to say this completely right because I don't really understand it, but basically she said, there are, I guess, cells, as I said, I'm probably getting this wrong, at least half of it, that are in your lymph nodes, and they go out and attack, invaders, when you get a virus or something like that, or bacteria. And and the medicine keeps them, kind of like locks them up and doesn't let them go out. So I was like, huh, that's funny, because my neurologist never really mentioned that my immune system was being kind of like shackled. I had said to my neurologist at one point, so I kind of have a compromised immune system, right? And she was like, oh, no, you don't have a compromised immune system. Okay, well, technically, I don't have a compromised immune system. I take medicine that compromises my immune system extensively. So it's like they don't want to. I mean, she should have known me well enough to know I wasn't going to say, well, I just don't want to take this anymore, because I don't have a lot of choice. And if I don't take this, I end up ultimately probably in a wheelchair. So, I mean, obviously I'm not going to, I'm not going to have that happen. It would be even more difficult than being sick all the time. So it's really very strange, but doctors, like, they don't tell you. There was one medicine that my son's doctor added to his antidepressant because, he still was struggling. Forgot to tell us, because it was an I'm not going to use the right word. It's a kind of medicine that people with schizophrenia frequently take. And you can get something called tardive dyskinesia, which I'm familiar with because that's my son's friend's car. Oh, there he is. My first husband's father had schizophrenia. And so I was familiar with tardive dyskinesia. So I'm not going to go all into it, because probably only 1 out of like maybe 10 people watch this are interested. But it's something that actually can become permanent even if you stop the medicine. So I was pretty pissed when I found out that he hadn't told us this. By the way, there is a slight chance that this medicine could cause a permanent condition. So it's like the moral of the story is, or the lesson is, always find out what the side effects are. And it used to be a lot harder before the internet. A lot of things were. But it's like absolutely 100%. You should look up the side effects for any medicine. And the other thing is, if you don't find a side effect in the list, but you are like really sure that this, whatever it is, started when you started taking the medicine, then believe in yourself. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have started a medicine, had a side effect, and have the doctor say, oh, no, that's not a side effect for that medicine. Or I'll look it up and I won't find it. And I'll be like, huh. Then for whatever reason, I stop taking the medicine and the side effect goes away. So, I mean, I have to admit, I have a somewhat odd, I don't know what it is, genetic chemical makeup or something. I tend to get very rare side effects. But it's like doctors feel like they can't tell you the side effects because you won't want to take the medicine. And you know what? In some cases that might be true, but they still owe it to you to give you all the information. So, I mean, I'm not anti-doctor at all. I'm just saying that a lot of them just, I guess, because they feel that they don't want to, it's really important that this person takes the medicine, and they don't want to tell them the side effects, or they're busy. And that's also obviously a big, big part of it. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to show Ryan.
So, you know, they're busy. A lot of them are very busy, especially because the health insurance companies make them jump through hoops and do tons and tons of paperwork and stuff like that. Totally understand. But like I said, I had that conversation with my neurologist, and what she should have said is, no, you don't like naturally have a compromised immune system, or you do not have any disease or condition that compromises your immune system. You haven't had chemo. Your immune system hasn't been destroyed. But this is early access. I wonder if those sounds are not happening, or happening and they shouldn't be, or else the message isn't popping up. But she should have said, but you do take medication that suppresses your immune system. So, you know. But sometimes doctors, and I think that might be the case with this doctor, are very, very specific. And so for her, that was like end of discussion. No, you don't have a compromised immune system. But it's not all the information you need, because then I was like, huh, okay, I don't understand why I'm getting sick all the time, but maybe I'm not eating right, maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. You know, I mean, I tried a bunch of different things until that grad student told me. I was just thinking, I must be wrong. It just seems like I'm sick a lot more. And I was gaining weight. No matter what I did, like no matter what, it was very frustrating. So that's another thing, is that it's funny. I've never taken a medicine that I've lost weight on. It's just like, okay. I mean, I'm lucky. I have a fairly speedy metabolism, but still. So I was like, why is this not listed on this medicine? I know this is because of this. And I gained 20 pounds in 1 year. And plus it was making me sick all the time, which actually I'm now sick all the time as well, but who knows what that's from? Possibly not.
What the fuck is that?
Excuse me.
What in
Sorry about
God's
that.
name
It is a drill.
Looks like the kind that from Volcanoids, or the kind that Bane uses. I don't actually know if that's canon. Hold on.
Yeah, don't lean on my chair because you're making it rotate. It's kind of, meet holy moly, my subterranean mining unit. It's a one-man excavator that I use to scour beneath the Earth's crust for valuable mineral deposits. Well, not me personally. Anyway, I already read this, so I don't want to read it all again. But yes, you will run into that. I'm not going to tell you after what, because then you'll know what is coming up. My son has been playing PowerWash Simulator. So he was walking by and was like, what? Well, you must have heard. So anyway. So the upshot of the reason I was, well, of course I ramble a lot, but the reason I actually was rambling like that is because just to emphasize, you have to trust yourself and your observations as much, if not more, than information you get from doctors or even online. So sometimes a good thing to do is like to document it if it's, especially if it's like, for instance, I'm on this medicine, it affects me at almost 100% of the time. So obviously it would be kind of tough to start documenting, you know, before and after, but it's still a good idea to document stuff, because data does tend to, well, especially with, in this particular situation, I hate to say it, but a lot of doctors are dismissive of patients and think, well, they're not the ones with a medical degree. So maybe not a lot. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's actually a very small percentage. But anyway, trust your own instincts and your own observations and question everything. Because, especially if you're talking about your health, it's pretty crucial. So my son had, well, what was technically his first day at his new job yesterday, but it was an on-site. It was all HR and onboarding stuff. And so this is a company that moves offices. So, I think it's generally, at least with the stuff he's going to be doing, from one location in the building to the other. And so they have variable shifts depending on obviously what the client wants. If they want it to be done on the weekends, if they want it to be done before everyone comes to work, which is what Lawrence heard. He knew he wasn't working today, but I can't remember why I don't know how he's receiving the information. So he was like, I may have to go into work sometimes and be there at 5 in the morning. And I was like, sucks to be an adult. I mean, what do you want me to say? Yeah, I mean, that's not what most of us have to do, but yeah, that happens in some jobs. I mean, when I was in college, I worked part-time as a security guard, which actually was a fantastic college job because I worked, my shift, or, my location was a diabetes clinic that, was closed, or at least the part of it that I was security guard for was closed at night. It was where the labs were. I'm not sure if there were any rooms where doctors saw patients, but so it was. I had to, once an hour. I had to walk around, a specific route. But other than that, there was no one to distract me. This was before cell phones and smartphones, mobile phones. So there were no computers at this job, at least. So it was studying. My studying was books and writing. So I had no distractions, nothing to do from 4 to midnight except walk around the building once an hour. So I got a lot of homework done. It was a great college job. I mean, I did other college jobs, mostly food service, and obviously you're not getting a lot of homework done then. But anyway, sometimes what would happen, it was my shift was 4 to midnight, and I'd get a call. Oh, the person who was supposed to come on at midnight can't make it for whatever reason. They're sick. They had an accident. They quit, and we forgot to update the schedule. Whatever. So it was like, you mean I'm doing a 16-hour shift, and like half of it is midnight to 8, and I have class tomorrow. But it was just like, well, that's the way it goes. So I probably could be using the yellow one, I think, because this dirt doesn't seem as bad, right? Or at least the first layer. I keep hearing that sound. And that's like what sound is that? I thought it was like the you of a message sounds, but as I said, maybe, I mean, it is an early access. Maybe that's a bug of some kind. Okay, so now I'm to the stuff that is not going to come off with the yellow. Okay. So anyway, Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. Except possibly the sinus infection. Anyway, I just realized Lawrence's friend came in. He hasn't been vaccinated. And Lawrence's vaccination is more than 6 months old. He got a $100 bonus for being vaccinated and being willing to let them copy his vaccination card. So that was pretty cool. Be nice if he could get a third shot because my husband and I both have this, pretty fragile health. So, oh shoot, my husband's birthday is coming up and the anniversary, and we have to, let's see. Oh shoot. His birthday is, and our anniversary is the 27th, and his birthday is the 30th. I mean, we have been together we've been married for 21 years. Or almost, it will be. And so, I don't feel like we need to make a big deal out of it. I suppose he usually does. But, yeah, I'm not the romantic one in the relationship. But shoot, I was talking to my son and saying, okay, we wanted to build computers last year. My son actually did get his done before things just like went to hell as far as chip prices. And we didn't realize, of course, that things were going to go to hell because of chip prices. And so he got his built. And then for my husband's birthday last year, I got him a PC case that my son picked out. And then with the idea that I was going to, add stuff, at least for the next, couple occasions, and hopefully, not be waiting till the next anniversary. Okay, so obviously fast forward, and we were like, well, I guess we're going to put that on hold for now. So, I don't know. But I do want to buy him the stuff that doesn't have chips. So the power supply and the fan. So I asked my son to pick some out so I could buy them, and he forgot. I have to remind him. My husband got flowers for my birthday, and he didn't get me a cake, but we had other stuff for dessert. He usually gets me a cake. I think he knows because I'm trying to lose weight. And a card. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I have enough time to get a card from Amazon. God, I'm so bad at this stuff. It's better than my first marriage, though. My first marriage, we got married on Halloween. And so for the 5 years that we were together after we got married, I always remembered it was Halloween, but never remembered it was our wedding anniversary. So I guess that should have told me something pretty early on. It took me 5 years to decide to leave. So you'd think that would have told me something, but inertia. So they haven't given me another. I'm 96% done. I don't have another job. Do I have another job? No. Nope. Oh, God, don't tell me that this is the end of the... I hope not. I hope this isn't the last one. Seems like they would kind of end on a more of a, with more of a bang, but maybe they haven't finished the content. So, I didn't like I haven't tried to find anything out about what's ahead in the game, you know, what was coming up because I just wanted to be surprised. And this could be like, surprise, this is the end for now. I would definitely go back and clean the Mars rover again. That was fun. Was there anything? That was the thing that was the most fun. Not sure if I want to go do jobs a second time unless I'm like really stressed out. That's possible. My son was also supposed to pick out an umbrella for himself because Wonder of Wonders, we actually have had a few days of rain in October. It's really weird in a good way. Hopefully that will put the fire season to an end. So weird now to have a fire season. There's spring, summer, winter, fall, fire and smoke season. It's a little weird. Don't seem to be getting anywhere with that. Why is that? How is that like? Wow, that's tough. Why would a caterpillar tread be made of metal? Is it? I thought those were like rubber or something. Do they? I mean, they can make them out of metal, obviously, but wasn't there a reason why they used rubber? I think that's one of the reasons that rubber was scarce during World War II, right? I hope I'm not like completely I don't want to be saying a lot of stuff that's wrong. So what do I have left? I guess I should get to the point where I should see what's left. Because it's not really obvious, at least from this vantage point. Caterpillar treads, I'm not really surprised. They're all those little grooves. Rear fuselage, rear gripper, rear shieldings, wheels. Oh, I didn't even notice this thing has wheels. Oh, they're like buried. Is that the wheel? They're like buried. I guess they fold up. Oh my god, those are the caterpillar treads. I really wanted to find out that we were going to do like a diner, one of those opposite the firehouse. That would be cool. What else would be interesting? I don't know, an ice cream truck maybe? I'm just trying to think of like vehicles. Food truck. No, but that's still just a van when you're doing it just from the outside, I guess. Same thing with the ice cream truck. It's just a van essentially. If you can't do the inside. What about, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's one. Okay, caterpillar, 3 caterpillar treads. Wheels, wheel drives. Okay, so this is all done. So it must be the wheels on this side. Oh, there are wheels up there? Oh, those aren't exactly wheels. Is this what pushes it? These are what pushes it down through the earth? So are there some up top? Well, this probably isn't totally done. Let's see, wheels. I can't go any lower than this. Maybe I should go higher? Is there stuff? Yep. Okay. Okay, so we still have caterpillar treads to do. Okay, so you know what? I think I see some up there, except I should, you know what I need? Is this. So I suppose, I mean, I could be totally wrong, but if this is the last job, at least for now, I think that I would probably play PC Building Simulator for a little while. And later on, what time is it? Yeah, later on, like maybe 4, play House Flipper, the Luxury DLC. I actually meant to do a lot today. I actually need to clean the bathroom too. Okay, so that looks... Six wheels need to be cleaned? I mean, okay, so I see some stuff in here. What is this again? This is the caterpillar tread. 2 caterpillar treads. I mean, does it mean 2 treads? 2 spots of dirt? It probably is 2 treads. It's really hard to get this. Can I crouch? I'm not sure. That would probably cause a little bit of problems, but oh! Okay. I see. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. These are kind of... Yeah, you have to go at these from both angles. And I wonder if there's any back here. Oh, yeah, just a little. And then they finished it for me. I know there's stuff on the side. Okay, that I can... I'm just too close. It's a little difficult. So, do they all have that? I'm too close. I took the thing off, right? There's no extension. I mean, I know I should probably be doing this from the step ladder. Is there any left? Yeah. Let's see.
Call from Lincoln MD.
Oh, I think that's my doctor. Hopefully calling about renewing my prescription for my sinus infection. I hope she doesn't want to talk to me. I just saw her a week or so ago, and she ordered a bunch of tests because I've been sick so much. I'm beginning to suspect that I just need to get more sleep, because since the pandemic started, we've been just getting to bed later and later because I didn't have to be out of the house at 10 past 7. So this may actually be my fault. Wheel drives. Man, these wheels are... Okay, so when I looked from this direction on the one on top, I saw a lot of dirt, but I'm not seeing that. Was it from the other direction? I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, wow. You really have to be like at a very specific angle. But to see it, but then you still can't reach it. Okay, so underneath I can get those. Oh, okay. Those two. Let's see. Okay. Three wheels and 2-wheel drives. Okay, so that's the wheel. And what's the wheel drive? That thing. These are not easy. Can I roll the thing over by any chance? Yeah, I know that's not going to happen, but it's like, how are you supposed to get in there? Okay, let's see if by any oh, good, Deborah. Am I seeing anything here? Let's see this side. Okay, what about the other side? I'll move this stepladder. If I can get off the stepladder, I'll move it to the other side. So what about up here? Nothing. Oh my God, look in there. Okay, I think this is it, right? Like one wheel drive. There it is. Job's complete. I heard you're the unofficial top dog of the pressure washing game, but do you travel out of town? I've got a temple that's urgently in need of some TLC. Sure. This is a tremendous job, Dirt Finder. You might have earned yourself some lucrative future contract work. Congratulations. Yep. Okay, dude. Okay, I made $250. That seems actually fair. Oh my God. Oh, you know what I want? I want a haunted house. That's what I want to do this time of year. That would be fun. Annie Mall from Annie Mall Farm, Muckingham says, next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks whose temple is currently caked in manure top to bottom. It's a heck of a story. I'll fill you in as you go. But basically, they're not here right now, and I thought it'd only be right and neighborly of me to get a hose down in their absence, something to give them a boost for when they return. They sure could do with one. Okay, as long as you're sure it has nothing to do with their religion. I mean, I'm doing a temple for $750. Am I supposed to be like, giving her a cut rate because they're a religious order? Okay, so start job. See, it's like my son was saying, I don't know, I think I'd maybe like to get a job doing pressure washing. And it's like, you've only done it in a game. Okay? It's sunny in the game. You obviously don't feel any temperature. It doesn't matter if the stuff is gross because it's just virtual. This is the kind of thing I was thinking of. This is, do I not have my scaffolding? I have my ladder. Yes, I do. Okay. This is exactly what I was thinking of, is something like this. Manure. So where to start? Oh, with her story. Okay. Go for it. This I assume is stone. No, it's wood. I thought it said wood. It's not saying what it is. Okay. Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline, diverting all the water from the river to a, quote, secret mining rig, right? I vaguely remember that. Maybe. These monks have relied on that river to water their crops for time immemorial, and now those crops are failing. Okay. And so where does the manure come in? She's leaving me hanging here. Well, I think she did say it was a long story, or she implied that. Let's see. So how to do this? Do everything I can reach and go around, I suppose. Is this all of a piece of pedestal? Okay, so this is like all one section. I wonder if that includes that. Nope, that's a brazier. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong actually, but okay, so the pedestal ends here and then you go into the stone base. So why are the monks away, by the way? By the way, monks didn't generally go anywhere. Why isn't this done? I'm actually obsessing about this for a good reason because I need to figure out what parts need to get done and where you run into problems. Okay. That is not, that's the brazier. Unless this, yeah, that's the brazier. Okay, so why is this not clean? Why is this not done? I mean, is this like so tiny? Does the pedestal go somewhere else? Pedestal. This is the brazier, right? Oh no, that's a pedestal. Okay. Okay, so now that question is answered. So it's the top lip. Okay, so the pedestal's done. The brazier, I guess, from playing RPGs and games and stuff, I believe is just just anything you burn stuff in, or create a light in, maybe. I think. Oh, the doors look like they're pretty. I probably should put the short extension on at least. So these are the stairs. I know that's obvious, but the way things get divided up in this game is sometimes confusing. So like, is that the stairs? Yes, it is. Okay. But this is not the stairs. So oh yeah, these doors are pretty. Well, part of them are pretty. I'm not crazy about I forget what that color is. The reddish brown. I guess that's wood. Wow, that doesn't want to come off. You know, you can be organized, or you can do the I'm just going to stand in one place and clean everything I can reach way of doing things. And I think you can guess which one I tend to utilize. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the door with the red nozzle. Maybe change to the long extension when I get higher up. Is this divided? That's so door is the only way it's divided is this door and that door. So you could do like a paper on different personality types and how they clean in PowerWash Simulator. Do any of them seem like they indicate psychosis? And if so, should we really be taking it that seriously? Not the psychosis, but the possibility of psychosis based on how they clean in a game. Okay, I think I'm going to switch to the long extension. So the door goes all the way up there, right? Yeah. Okay, that door's done. Okay, those are nice doors. Let's see. Did I leave any on the side here? No, not really. Well, I mean, none of the pedestal or whatever it is. So I probably have to go over that with the red nozzle. I keep forgetting that these have, they're not lips, but they're like, whatever that would be called. Kind of like a sideways lip. But they definitely, let's see. Okay, so that one's okay because I was doing so much over here. Oops. Oh, are those gold? I assume they're metal. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to burn anything in wood, right? I mean, so where's the rest of the story? I'm still wondering how they got manure all over. I have trouble saying manure. Manure all over their temple. She's not telling me anything. So some of this I may have to be up on a ladder to, or a scaffold to really get because the angle's not great. Okay. I don't know how many hours this is, but I think I'm already up to, there's no question I'm up to 30 hours on it. And I think it's probably longer than that. Oh, I bet there's stuff underneath. Yeah, of course there is. As always. Yeah, and some of these will be much easier to, like the ones that are tipped up a little, much easier to do it from looking down on either the ladder or the scaffolding, because they're just slightly too high. Huh. Oh, I knew there had to be dirt in those curly cues. I mean, there was no question. See what I mean? Like, that's not easy. And also, there's probably dirt up there. And there's probably dirt on the top of that brazier, so... Okay, so I'm going to drag the scaffolding over here. To the front. Oops. Okay. So already, obviously, as I said. So this is... The scaffolding is kind of tough sometimes because you're dealing with all those railings. So it can be problematic. Let me see. So, like this angle on this one is a little better. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be... Might be better to go up. Nope, still kind of problematic. So I don't know, maybe in that case, a ladder might be better. I don't know. It can get very... I mean, obviously you need the scaffolding for this. But yeah, the angles can get difficult, both in the ladder and the scaffolding, but especially on the scaffolding. I'm going to have to jump onto that roof to do it. I don't know about that one. Shoot. Oh my God, that goes all the way up there. Okay. So do I have the extra long extension on? Nope. I mean, that's, oops. This is a really, is this my tallest scaffolding ever? No, I probably had this one. Oh my gosh, I'm too far away. I probably had this one for the firehouse when I did the tower, or that I used for the tower, one would think. This is that wood? Yeah. I have to get on that. I have to get on that roof. I'm gonna have to climb up on the ladder. Looks like going down the stairs in an apartment building. There are 2 ladders. Doesn't seem to be any difference, I guess. So I need to get up on that roof. Where's the roof? Oh, I see why. Okay, this actually makes sense now. So then I have to carry the other one with me. Because the problem is with the scaffolding, you just can't get close enough. So I have to climb up this carrying a ladder. There. Okay. So let's do the roof. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, the roof is so steep. How are you supposed to get this stuff up there? Oh my God. How are you supposed to get this stuff up there? Okay, well, there must be a way. I don't know how. Huh. Okay, well, the extra long extension, obviously not a great idea here. I'm guessing I saw the ladders over there, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Yeah, see, I mean, in reality, I would not be able to do that. Oh my God, I can't even get up there. Look. I have no idea. I mean, the scaffolding is not that high. I think if you were a power wash person, if you're actually doing this for a living, you'd probably have some kind of pulley system, right? You could like basically mountain climb up the building, I think. I realize I'm not doing this in an organized way, but I also feel like if you're in a good position to do some cleaning, you just do it. So what piece, the window frame, oh my God. If there's dirt on top like there normally is with window frames, I can't imagine how I could get it. I'm seeing some stuff on the inner part. Maybe there's some stuff below it. I don't know about dirt on the window frame. I'm not seeing it. Like, you know, you would have like a harness. I mean, I realize with some things you probably had to be careful because of historical significance or whatever. So where is that dirt on the window frame? I mean, it looks like there's a lot. That doesn't count. That's the wooden trim. There is some up there. You're kidding. There's some on the side here. Okay, that's reasonable. I don't have to use the red one. I don't think I can just use the yellow. Part is this, the tower. So it's the whole tower. Barge board. Okay. So I can't climb up on that, right? I don't see any way. Wow, that's so steep I can't even get that part right under me. How much wood cleaner is in the shop? Just asking. 9. Because I have to say, once again, the roof is on something seems to be a royal. Am I sliding? No. Seems to be a royal pain in the behind. I'm not gonna like just do the whole thing with this, but let's bear in mind that this is a difficult position on top of everything. Of course, I'm going to start sliding down. Probably. Okay. You know, in real life, I'd just be sliding on my behind down this roof. It wouldn't be like just tiny bits of. In a desperate act, the head months sent them all out on a pilgrimage of faith. Okay, still doesn't explain how. Okay, so there. Now I've no mind where they were headed, only that they took with them a vast multitude of eggs. Hey, maybe they egged the mayor's house. I mean, this stuff isn't as bad. It just, for some reason, the roof is really difficult. Like they often are. Probably because of moss and bird poop and, you know, virtual, but I assume that's what they're going for. Oh, there's another roof. A little far away. Okay, that I'll be able to attack with the scaffolding. Obviously, as I demonstrated before, the scaffolding is not necessarily the end-all be-all because of the whole, you know, bars getting in the way of the actual cleaning part. I don't understand how we're supposed to do the top. But I think what I'm going to do is wrap it up for now. I've got a bathroom to clean. I think lunch to eat, possibly. And lunch to clean. No. Bathroom to clean, lunch to eat. And there was something else which I've completely forgotten. But what I'm going to do is probably about 4 o'clock take up House Flipper Luxury DLC. If I get done really quickly, I might sneak in an hour of PC Building Simulator before 4 o'clock. But anyway, we'll see. So to anyone who's been watching, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I know you could be watching lots of people. And obviously the same goes for the VOD. So I appreciate you spending time with me. And take care.